It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's another training log day. Let's get into it. I'm Carl Ragavan, Europe's original starting strength coach. This is Beautiful Strength. Welcome to the show. Okay, again, another bit of a messed up week for training wise because I did a road trip up to Harris for like a long weekend, came back Tuesday. So my 4-day routine became more like a 3-day routine. I trained Wednesday, Thursday, and then Sunday. So usually what I do on Thursday, Friday, I had to combine all in one big heavy day. So let's talk about it. The strict press was on the docket. I did a heavy single with 117.5 kilos. I've been slowly ramping up my strict press singles. They've been going fine, so no issues there. And I also did a low pin press with 122.5 kilos. So they were just both a token single, warmed up to those weights. Felt good. Have a look. Then we had the snatch. So it's kind of funny actually because there was a recording going on that day. So there was no music and they were actually talking about some deep issues. One of the guys who was being interviewed was talking about mental health issues and saying how the gym helped. I can relate to that during, that time where we were all under house arrest. So that kind of threw me off for my first snatch at 80, but second went fine. Have a look at that. And then on the squats, I did 240 for a triple. Again, in the back of my mind, I felt good and I was thinking about going for another triple, which would have been more progress, which is what I actually wanted from a progress perspective. But I knew, again, knowing how last week I was under the weather, as you saw with my sty, and then it just felt good to really crush 240 for a triple and just leave it there. Again, I think there's a bit of wisdom to kind of leave some in the tank. And I wasn't too fussed about that. So they felt good and I was happy to just move on, knowing this was a really long, heavy day that I had to condense everything. I just knew the overall stress of this day would be quite tough. So I was happy with my decision. It took me a few minutes to kind of decide, but I was happy that I just did one triple, so have a look at that. And finally, the halting deadlift, 257.5. Felt good. Again, probably could have gone for 2 triples, but mindful, just like the squat, went for just 1 triple, called it, and that was the day. I was pretty damn exhausted, and yeah, that was my heavy Sunday. Hope you guys liked it. So if you liked this show, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the business. I'm Carl Ragavan. That was Beautiful Strength. And remember, the barbell never lies.